Right friends, welcome back to questions and answers. This is general and banking for week number 40. This is from 28th September to 4th October. Let us look at the first question. RBI has revised the norms for Joint Lenders Forum. What is Joint Lenders Forum? For the loans given by group of banks, popularly known as consortium of banks, for such type of loans, before they become non-performing assets, all of you are well aware that will become non-performing assets if the loan is not serviced for more than 90 days and once it crosses 60 days. And if you want me to go into much more detail, then special mention account 0 up to 30 days, banks have to classify them as SMA 0 up to 30 days, 31 to 60 days, SMA 1, 61 to 90 days, SMA 2. At the stage of SMA 2, banks are required to nominate Joint Lenders Forum, and as per the recent guidelines, Joint Lenders Forum should constitute representatives from two domestic systemically important banks or DSIBs, ICICI and SBI or DSIBs. Representatives from DSIBs are to be there in JLF. Second one is 3 from the top lenders which gave loan. Third one is 2 from the largest non-lender banks, and all the above is the right answer. Look at the next one. Known for preserving mangroves. Mangroves is famous in the border of Bangladesh and West Bengal, and at the same time Kerala also some area mangroves are there. And this person, Kallan Pokkudan, was famous for preserving the mangrove forests in Kerala, and he died recently and he is from Kerala. Look into the next one. Name the city in Europe which parts of the city went car free on 27th September. Paris, capital of France, recently observed car free zone and people walked freely. Please look into this picture, and the answer here is Paris. Forward Markets Commission was merged with SEBI on 28th September. Forward Markets Commission was established in the year 1953. Securities and Exchange Board of India was established in 1988, and Forward Markets Commission, which got merged with SEBI, was established in 1953. So in future, the commodities futures regulation, commodities means it may be agriculture produce, it may be spices, it may be precious metals, whatever it is. Future trading in these commodities will now be looked after by Securities and Exchange Board of India. Right. More than 30 people went missing when the overcrowded mechanized boat capsized in river Kolohi. I asked this question only to say Kolohi is the tributary of Brahmaputra, and this river is situated in Assam. Pictorial warnings on packages of tobacco products will be increased from 40% to 85% with effect from 1st April 2016. Government was supposed to implement some time back, but for the reasons best known to them, they have postponed it, and now they are going to implement it from 1st April 2016. And recently Rajasthan High Court on September 9th ordered the central government to implement it by 29th September, and subsequently the government stated that they are going to implement it from 1st April 2016. That means the size of the pictorial warning indicating smoking is injurious to health will be there. That will be pictorial warning, and that will occupy 85% of total space of the cigarette packet. At present it is 40%, and in future it will become 85%, so as to give more warning to the people in this country, because many of the people may not aware about the disastrous consequences of smoking. Pooling of funds from investors, these are known as collective investment schemes. In collective investment schemes, when that money involves more than 100 crores of rupees, that is to be regulated by Securities and Exchange Board of India. Please do not forget, when the collective investment scheme involves money of rupees 100 crore or more, it is to be regulated by Securities and Exchange Board of India. Name the committee which gave its report on mis-selling and rationalizing incentives to agents. Here, mis-selling, what is the meaning of mis-selling? Selling a product without telling the actual issues with regard to the product. This normally happens in insurance. In the case of mis-selling, the customer may not know the actual details of that particular product. That is called mis-selling. Selling a product by hiding something, that is mis-selling. Mis-selling normally takes place in insurance products. And recently a committee gave its report on mis-selling and rationalizing incentives to agents. Incentives given to insurance sector agents are not uniform across the industry, and with regard to these two things, this committee headed by Sumit Bose recently gave report. As per the monetary policy, foreign portfolio investments in government securities, and as per the monetary policy, foreign portfolio investors in government securities will be raised progressively to 5% of the outstanding debt by March 2018. By March 2018, foreign portfolio investors can invest up to 5% of the outstanding debt. That means out of the total government securities, 5% can be held by foreign portfolio investors, progressively raising it to 5% by March 2018. Rupee denominated bonds with the minimum 5 years maturity can be issued by any corporate body overseas. Rupee denominated bonds can be issued by any corporate body overseas. Overseas means abroad. They can raise money abroad in rupee denomination, and the limit is given, limit per annum to issue such bonds through automatic route. That means without taking anybody's permission. Once again, through automatic route, corporates can raise bonds abroad in rupee denominations per annum up to $750 million. Do not forget. RBI proposed increase in hedging limits for resident entities from $250,000 to $1 million. RBI proposed increase in hedging limits. What is hedging? Hedging is basically to take care of risks due to currency fluctuations. Hedging will take care of risks emanating from currency fluctuations. And RBI recently increased the limit for resident entities for hedging from $250,000 to $1 million. Name the country which failed to qualify for 2017 Champions Trophy to be played in England. The country here is mighty West Indies at once upon a time, but not now. And Bangladesh occupied in top 8, displacing West Indies from top 8. Top 8 teams qualify for Champions Trophy, and West Indies is out of top 8. That's why they lost the chance to participate in Champions Trophy. The World Investment Report is released by UNCTAD. What is UNCTAD? UNCTAD is United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. It is a Geneva-based organization established in 1964, basically to look at investments in various countries, that is foreign direct investments across the globe, right? So it releases World Investment Report. And please do not forget, World Economic Outlook is released by IMF. Ease of Doing Business report is released by World Bank. According to the FDI markets, a data service firm of Financial Times, India stands at first position in attracting capital expenditure for FDI during the first 6 months of 2015. During the first 6 months of this calendar year 2015, India stood at first place while attracting capital expenditure of FDI. I am not going into much detail here, and do not forget India attracted $31 billion for this capital expenditure in FDI. China is 28 billion, USA is 27 billion. India was in 5th position last year. For suburban train serial bomb blast, 5 people were awarded with the death penalty, and serial bomb blast occurred in 2006 in Mumbai, and 189 people were killed in those serial bomb blasts which occurred on 11th July 2006, and now the special court has awarded 5 people with death penalty. Niti Aayog Vice Chairman, that is Arvind Panagaria, appointed the Sherpa for G20. G20 is the group of countries. 8 advanced economies are there, 11 emerging economies are there, and European Union is there. So this G20 is the group of countries, and Arvind Panagaria was appointed Sherpa. You may ask, what is Sherpa? Sherpa is nothing but he is the personal representative of the Prime Minister, because Prime Minister cannot take place in all the deliberations of G20. Finally, Prime Minister will attend the summits, but in the intervening meetings, Sherpas will meet and decide the course of action, and Sherpa is the personal representative of the Prime Minister, and Arvind Panagaria is appointed as the Sherpa for G20. Which of the following microfinance institution is not among the ones which got a license for small finance banks? In small finance banks, 8 microfinance institutions got licenses out of total 10 licenses for small finance banks, and here this SKS Microfinance could not get the license. Though it is one of the bigger microfinancial institutions, it could not get license for establishing small finance bank. There is a revival plan for financially strained Dabhol power plant, and Dabhol power plant is situated in Maharashtra, in Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra, and initially it was started by Enron, and now it is with Ratnagiri Gas and Power Private Limited, in which NTPC and GAIL are the majority shareholders, and now there is a plan for revival of this plant. Dabhol power plant is in Maharashtra. Next one, IDFC Bank started its operations on October 1, 2015 with 23 branches, and out of 23 branches, 15 branches are situated in rural Madhya Pradesh, and it is the 91st scheduled commercial bank in the country. And in the second schedule of Reserve Bank of India, there will be commercial banks, there will be cooperative banks, and among the commercial banks, this is the 91st one, please don't forget. Next one, banks for extending loans to micro enterprises. Under the Mudra scheme, all of you are well aware, the maximum limit is 10 lakhs. There are 3 categories, up to 50,000, up to 5 lakhs, up to 10 lakhs. Previously, we learnt about these Shishu and Tarun and Kishore. These we have learnt previously. Shishu is up to 50,000, beyond 50,000 and up to 5 lakhs. It is Kishore, beyond 5 lakhs, up to 10 lakhs. It is Tarun, and for the loans given up to rupees 10 lakhs, they will get refinance from Mudra. Under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, this Mudra Bank will give or will refinance to the banks. That means micro enterprises will get loan from bank, and Mudra Bank will refinance to the bank. Right, look into the next one. Which of the following has completed 1 year of its launch recently? That is the Mars Orbiter mission, or otherwise known as Mangalyaan. Mangalyaan was kept in orbit on September 24, 2014, and by September 24, 2015, it completed 1 year of its operation. For the season ending September 30, 2015, cotton season is from October to September. For the season ending September 30, 2015, India became the world's largest cotton producer, bypassing China. India produced 6.51 million tons of fiber, and whereas China produced 6.48 million tons. Now India stood at first position in the production of cotton fiber. Name the city which is going to host 13th World Spice Congress from February 27 to 29 in 2016. In 2016, this World Spice Congress will be held in Ahmedabad. Previously, it was held in Kochi in 2014. It is held once in 2 years, and the theme for 2016 is Target 2020 Clean, Safe and Sustainable Supply Chain. Name the bank which produced SimplyClick credit card for online shopping purchases. For online purchases, you have to simply click. This credit card was recently devised by State Bank of India. Next one, EPFO, Employee Provident Fund Organization, which was established in the year 1951 to take care of the needs of the future of the employees. That means to act as a mechanism for a corpus which is required in future. This Employees Provident Fund Organization was established in 1951, and this Employees Provident Fund Organization recently increased the insurance benefit payable to the dependents of the members of Employees Provident Fund. That means if a member dies, then insurance will be given. The amount to be given is increased from 3.6 lakh to 6 lakhs. This insurance is given under Employees Deposit Linked Insurance Scheme of 1976. The amount is now 6 lakhs and previously it was 3.6 lakhs. Next one, in August, exports dropped by more than 20%. Exports are continuously falling. There is a contraction in exports, and this is the consecutive 9th month. From December 2014, exports are continuously contracting or falling in comparison to the respective months of previous year. Right. The Clean Hospital Initiative of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare is known as Kayakalp. That is the Clean Hospital Initiative, and please don't forget, Kayakalp is another committee established by Railways under the chairmanship of Ratan Tata. SEBI allowed alternate investment funds. Alternate investment funds are just like hedge funds, private equity. These are all comes under alternate investment funds, and alternate investment funds and venture capital funds now can invest up to 25% of their investable funds in the foreign companies having Indian connection. In the foreign companies having Indian connection, these alternate investment funds can invest up to 25%, but they should have Indian connection. United Nations has 2 non-member observer states. The 2 non-member observer states are Vatican and Palestine. Right? Often we hear about JOM Trinity. JOM stands for Jan Dhan Yojana bank account, Aadhaar number and mobile number, and this JOM Trinity nowadays is not being talked about much because of the restrictions imposed by Supreme Court on the usage of Aadhaar. Supreme Court restricted the usage of Aadhaar for LPG and public distribution system. Now the Constitution Bench will look at the issues pertaining to identity and privacy. INDC intended nationally determined contributions announced by India mainly constitute 35% of reduction in greenhouse gas emission intensity by 2030 of 2005 levels, and also to get share of 40% energy by non-fossil fuels by 2030. So the answer here is 40%. On October 3, reunification of Germany completed 25 years. West Germany and East Germany were reunited on October 3, 1990. The last question, INS Sahyadri entered the Da Nang port as part of its operational deployment to the South China Sea on its way to participate in International Fleet Review in Japan. This Da Nang port is situated in Vietnam. Vietnam has got a territorial dispute with China with regard to Spratleys Islands in South China Sea and with regard to Diaoyu Islands in East China Sea. Japan has got a territorial dispute with China. Under these circumstances, INS Sahyadri going to Vietnam port and also to participate in the fleet review in Japan at Sagami Bay assumed significance. Right friends, the answer here is Vietnam, and let us conclude. Have a nice day. Thank you.